hope you guys can see me and hear me good. I don't know why this camera is so close. I feel like it's extremely close to my face. Let's move you guys back a little bit. I'm officially on the road, you guys. I am at a Love's, and when I parked, there's signs everywhere that says, hopefully you guys can, I hope this is good because I'm not seeing any comments, but there we go. Maybe I need you guys to be closer because I can't read. I can't see. When I pulled up to the Love's, there's signs everywhere that say 1 hour parking. And so I was like, oh no, hey, Mullet Man's in the house. I was like, oh my goodness, like this is the third Love's I stopped at tonight and I almost stopped at a rest stop too, but they were all sketchy and I was kind of like not feeling it. So I just kept going, and I went inside and I asked if they had overnight parking because all the signs say no, just 1 hour parking. And the guy was like, yeah, sure. What are you driving? And I was like, I'm in a van. And they were like, okay, yeah, just park over there. And they asked me what type of van I'm in. And I was like, I told them what type of van and stuff. And they were like, okay, cool, park right there and we'll make sure that no one bothers you. So I'm like right up by the gas station, and I'm under a bunch of lights, and so I feel really safe. There's a ton of like truckers on the other side, and yeah, so I feel safe. I feel better. It feels much safer than the other places I stopped at, so that's good. In case you guys haven't noticed, I got my hair done. So that was my big thing that I haven't done in years, and I went and got my hair done today. And then as soon as that was done, we stopped at Walmart, and by we I mean me and the cats, and I picked up a few things, and now I've been driving for hours and I finally stopped. It's a little spicy. I've been trying to get everything together, like I just got here. Did you cut your hair? Yeah, so I colored it, and I didn't do it, but I got it colored and I got it cut. I took all the nasty dead ends off, and you can see better pictures on my Instagram. I'm going to post my before and afters and stuff on my Instagram, if you guys want to check that out. But I just wanted to kind of check in with you guys. I haven't posted a video because I haven't been really doing anything, but now I'm on my way to the first location that I want to stop at and spend a few days, and so I'll get there tomorrow. I think I'm about another 4 hours to go, and then I will get there, and I'm really, really excited, you guys. And what was I gonna say? I forgot. But I'm excited to be on the road. I got some really nice footage of the sunset while I was driving, and I don't know. What are you guys up to tonight? I don't like not having anything to talk about. I'm really tired. I need to take out my contacts. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Colbert said, did your stockings stay up? Yeah, they actually did. And Jessica's mom is the sweetest ever, and she made me a Christmas van lifestyle care package with a whole Christmas meal that's themed, and I'll show you guys in my next video, but it's super cute, and I really appreciated that. But all my stockings stayed up. She gave me a card, and I hung that up as well. JW Wall 62, $50 super chat. Thank you so much. That'll be going toward a food for me and the fur babies. Oh, probably gas, actually. I lied. Probably gas. Pam's channel, $5 super chat. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much. I'm like ecstatic. Like, I'm really tired, but I know once I get on the road tomorrow that I'm going to be at my location and I'll get to actually stop and enjoy. And I've seen videos of this place and it's beautiful. So I'm very, very excited. Des is in the house. Huffins said, since you've been gone, Jason talks about crapping in a bucket. He misses you. Jason has always crapped in a bucket. Susan Spring said, how's the cats? They're great. Halo always like poops, not in the litter box, just wherever, not even, I guess, wherever, because for the first like hour she was up on the bed sleeping, and then I guess when she realized we were driving, she freaked out and ran under the bed where her litter box is. But she doesn't go in the litter box. She'll go a little bit right outside the litter box, and then she sits in it because she's afraid. And I feel so bad. She's still getting used to it, but she's been hiding. BB's been out. She's totally used to it now, and yeah. David O'Keefe, I think it's pounds, right? Thank you so much for that super chat. And then Skeeter Malcolm did a $10 super chat, more gas money for you. Thank you so much. I've been following this other van life channel. Her name's Samantha. I can't remember her last name. But she went from Minnesota to like Washington, and the gas prices are like $4 a gallon, and I'm just like blown away. It makes me not want to go up there. 2 Quacks and 5 Clucks Farm said, are you planning on stopping by any homesteads to film and help do chores for a day or so? I'm not planning on doing that, just because I don't plan on really being anywhere like even remotely close to any type of city. I'm going to places that are more, I guess, not touristy, but just places, I don't know. I'm not planning on doing that as of right now. If I'm in the area of certain homesteads, I may stop by and say hey to some other channels that I know of, but I'm not necessarily planning on like filming anywhere. Cold Beer Ranch, $100 super chat. Gas, food, and another stocking stuffer for whatever, or some cold beer. Thank you so much for that. Oh, here's Halo. Halo, come here. She's gonna knock the camera over. Let's see. Susan said, how's your van working? It's been working great. I'm very, very much listening to how it's driving and all that stuff, constantly checking the coolant and everything that I at least know how to check, the oil and all that good stuff. And so far, so good. I'll keep my fingers crossed. $10 super chat from Dax313. I think I said that right. Be safe. Have a great trip. How was your appointment? I missed all of that. As if it's personal, it's cool. My appointment was great. Halo. I got my hair done. That was what my appointment was. Yeah, I got my hair cut and I got it colored. The color's not too different, but she blended it so it's not all brassy and patchy like how it was. Thank you, Shannon. Skinner Farm said, I missed a few videos. Where you headed? I don't want to say where I'm going, but you guys will see very soon where I'll be at. But I'm technically right now I'm in Oklahoma, but I will be in Texas. Where I'm headed to is in Texas. And I wasn't I guess I'm so close to Oklahoma. It's, I guess, southern Oklahoma, but not, I don't know. I didn't know I was going to be in Oklahoma. This is just the loves that I put into my GPS. Had no idea it was in Oklahoma, and here's where I wound up. Skeeter said California's gas is over $3 a gallon. Yeah, the girl Samantha that I follow, she posted on her Instagram stories and it was like almost $4 a gallon. I think she's in Washington or somewhere close to there. And that's ridiculous. I'm used to like it being less than $2 a gallon. Like in Texas, it's about $1.70 or $1.70. Des said your skin looks super dewy. I'm like, it's because I'm sweating. Like I was just, when I drive for a long time, I always get really hot, and that's why I don't wear makeup, especially when I'm on the road. If I know I'm gonna be sitting somewhere for a little bit, then I'll put on a little bit of makeup. But yeah, I'm just definitely it's a little spicy in here. But that's Texas for you. I haven't had to use my heated blankets whatsoever since I left Jason's property. Not once. And I've been hot every night. Like, it gets real cold at night, but I have like 16 blankets. I don't have that many, but I have a bunch of blankets, and so that makes it feel a lot better. Rebecca says, hi, Jaylena. You go, girl. Love your hair. Cold here in Michigan. Happy for you. Prayers with you. You have to check out Mechanic Bridge. A lot of waterfalls here in great parks. In Michigan, I actually, one of my old teachers lives, or she used to live in Michigan, the glove state of America. Journey along with Shannon says, I love how you say spicy. Yeah, I don't know. I make up weird things. And I was watching, I always talk about her, Mariah Alice, and she was doing a video and she said, talking about depression, and she said depressy. I thought that was hilarious because I say depressy and my friends make fun of me for it. And I was like, yes, you speak my language. But I make up stuff like that. And so I don't say hot, I say spicy. I mean, all the northern states, I definitely would love to go and visit, but not right now because it is cold and I live in a van and I don't want to be freezing all the time just at night when I can cover up with blankets, Found in the Woods Bushcraft said, how do you keep warm? I literally just, so far with it being, with the weather outside being a little warmer during the day, I just wear whatever I normally wear. Like I wore this thin sweatshirt and leggings all day, and then at night I'll usually wear a long sleeve shirt and some leggings or sweatpants to bed, and then I literally have, let's see, we'll count 2 big blankets, 2 of the heated blankets that I don't use. One is Jason's, so sorry, Jason, I'll give that back to you when I go up there. And then I have 2 throw blankets, 3 throw blankets, and a duvet. Is that how you say it? Or it's just like a cover for looks. And so that keeps me very, very, very warm at night when it's really cold outside. So duvet. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But if that need be, I do have another blanket that I'm using to, this is like my cover. So that's my divider. I have window covers up in the front. I have one across the front windshield, and then my 2 side windows are completely covered. But I still put that up because it makes me, because in the front, the one that goes across the windshield doesn't totally 100% cover it up. And so, I like to have that there. It makes me feel a little more secure and like I have a little bit more privacy. I hope I didn't lose you guys because I'm not getting any comments. So I hope there's no interference. I actually have really good service out here. So hope I didn't lose you. You guys are currently sitting on my desk that I made, that I absolutely love. I'll show you guys. I don't know if you watched my building video, but see, I can have it swing out to me, and it goes perfectly over the bed, and then I swing it back, and I put you guys right on top. Am I not getting comments? Is that what this is? Let me check on my phone. Let me see if I can pull up my video and see if there's any comments. See, okay, I am getting comments and I'm not seeing them on my, this is weird. Okay, maybe so, let's see. That's so weird, they're not popping up on my phone up here, but they're popping up on my cell phone down here. So, yes, thank you for the tabletop. It comes in handy, it really does. And then these lights, I need to get batteries for all my lights because I have one, I had new batteries in that one and it works great, but everything else is not working too great. Amber Ann says, where's your Christmas tree and stockings? Those are all over there. That's actually one window cover over there that I never take off. I leave it on there all the time. I'd never take it off just because it doesn't interfere with me seeing out the window, and it's just one less. I have so much stuff there that it's just easier to leave it on. And I think about that often, that I probably could have just put cedar up all right there. But it does give me a few extra inches to put stuff into the window. And I hear people talking outside. I wonder if they think that I'm talking to someone or I'm on the phone. Sorry, I'm listening to the people outside talking. Lucy Johnson said, we keep those lights in stock here. They're part of our hurricane kit. These are kind of expensive. I guess all these lights I have in here are fairly expensive. I'm going to get some rechargeable batteries so I don't have to just keep buying new batteries. Two Quacks and Five Clucks Farm says there's so many cool things you can do with a van. There is, like, this van is so, in my opinion, spacious and big. It's definitely overkill for just what I'm doing. It is literally more like a small RV as opposed to a van. Kara Bats said it was over 80 yesterday here in Quinlan and near 80 today. Definitely doesn't feel like December. Yeah, I had all my doors open and I let the cats out on their, I got them leads and stuff, and so we're working on that. But it was really hot. I was in Red Oak, so I wasn't too far away from there, and it was pretty spicy. Georgia Peach, $100 super chat. Have a safe trip. Happy holidays. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone who has, of course, all those super chats and stuff, but everyone that's reached out and checks on me and stuff and makes sure that I'm doing okay if I haven't posted a video in a few days. And I listen to a lot of like true crime podcasts, so I'm very aware of my surroundings and situations. But that's my first thought when people are like, hey, you haven't posted in a couple days, or you're all right. And that my thought is like, I'm just glad people are checking on me. And I'm working on in case I go missing folder. So in case I go missing, they'll know how to access all my stuff and find me, you know? Gotta have one of those, just in case. Melody Clark says, how are you doing? Coldish in the early mornings in the HEB area. I don't know what you mean by HEB area. I assume you mean South Texas, but I didn't know. I was surprised. I've only ever known HEB to be in southern Texas. There is one in Red Oak, or near Red Oak, Texas, which is like the outskirts of Dallas. So I was like, what? They have a HEB? Which is super exciting. That's where Jessica's parents grocery shop. Gentel Holland says you should travel south in the winter and north in the summer. I mean, that's why I'm going where I'm going right now, because of the weather, and that's why I decided not to go to Tennessee, because of the weather. And like, I was talking to my mom and stuff about it, and you know, she was like, yeah, that makes sense. If I go to like Arizona and stuff like that, I can visit when the weather's not too hot. And I've been seeing so many people post about Arizona, and it's just so beautiful. So I do want to go to like New Mexico and Arizona, possibly Utah. I'm not sure right now. I don't want to be gone too long. And of course, if you guys don't know, the YouTube meetup has been scheduled for the 22nd. I think Jason and Jacob and Alex did a coffee with the Crockers. I think it's this morning or yesterday morning. And they talked about the meetup and all the details. And so I definitely will be there. And so I don't know where life is going to take me. I'm, like I say, I take it day by day. I don't make any plans. I have destinations in mind, but I change my mind a lot as far as like where I want to go. So I may wind up not stopping a whole lot in New Mexico, or stopping more than I thought I would in New Mexico. I'm only planning on stopping at this one place. It's in Texas, and I'll be there for a few days. But like, once I leave there, I don't plan on really going anywhere else in Texas. So that's what I mean by like, I change my mind a lot. I may stay somewhere longer than intended. So we'll see. Carabat said, always a good idea to have a plan. I watch a lot of true crime, but never thought of listening to a podcast. It's an interesting idea. Got any suggestions? I just recently this year started to watch or listen to podcasts. I watch a lot of true crime. I grew up with my mom. We'd fall asleep watching like cold case files and unsolved mysteries and stuff like that. And the podcast I've been into mostly, one I highly suggest to listen to is Serial. And then I'm really into Crime Junkies. What was it? There was one I was super into. I don't know. Gurus is a good one. Death at the Devil's Teeth or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I would start with Serial. Serial's like my favorite true crime podcast out there. Let's see. Joy Blessed Life said it has winter temperatures in Arizona and New Mexico, so watch the weather. I definitely am watching the weather. I do have a few people that I know that are in those areas, and from what they're saying, like the weather's really nice, so it could depend on the location, but that's where basically I'm headed to. Christy Roberts said, how do you keep odors under control in your van, like pet odors, cooking, and emergency restroom? The emergency restroom I haven't really had to use very often, so there typically isn't odors as far as that goes. And pet odors, I keep the litter box clean, and I never ever have like smells with the litter box. Really and truly the only time I have to deal with odors is when Halo poops a little bit, not in the litter box, and I can smell it once I clean it up. Can't smell it anymore. It's totally gone. But I did buy some Febreze fabric spray just because I seen other van lifers do that, just to kind of, I don't know, make it not so dull in here all the time. And so I sprayed the blankets down earlier, and I mean, I have Febreze. I guess you could say that's how I control any odor. And then cooking, I only use the stovetop, and I keep the windows open when I'm cooking, so I usually don't really have any smell as far as that goes. Crystal said, if you're going to visit Central Colorado, please visit Bishop's Castle. It's strange but so cool, and it's free. I don't plan on going to Colorado, at least definitely not in the winter. Jason and I went to Colorado a couple of years ago, and we drove around the entire Rocky Mountains, through the Rocky Mountains, and that was definitely, I think we spent like a week in the Rocky Mountains, and it was definitely an awesome trip. I don't think it was winter, but it was cold that we had to dress somewhat warm, but there was like no snow or anything like that. So Colorado's not super high on my list, but it is on my list. Benita said, what was your appointment? Curiosity is killing me. Oh, it was just my hair. I got my hair colored and I got it cut. Nicole Adams, I do see your true crime podcast suggestions. Thank you for that, because I've been listening to Crime Junkies for a while now, but I'm like busting through those through those episodes, and there's a lot. But I think I'm in 2018, 2019. I don't know. Nettie said, so glad you are doing you, Jaylena. I honestly, well, they say like you can't be happy loving someone else until you love yourself. And I mean, growing into myself, that's definitely something I've learned to be true. And so that's basically what I'm working on right now, is finding myself and loving who I am. And while I do, I know that there's certain things that I want to better myself. Like I've been working out a lot again recently. Like I used to be super into fitness. Like I worked out every single day, and I was, in the best shape of my life. Here comes BB. And I just kind of lost that, and I lost that drive, and I lost that passion, and I feel like I'm finding it again. And so I don't know, these are things that I need to get back into for myself, and like things that I need to do for myself before I decide I'm ready to be with someone again. I just want to be happy with myself and on my own. Oh, let's see. I'd rather have cats than dogs, especially pugs. They sleep and fart and snore. Christmas songs all day. I thought about getting a dog, and I've thought about taking like Rufio with me and stuff, but dogs are so much more of a responsibility than cats. I don't have to stop, often to take my cats out to go to the restroom. Like, they take care of themselves. I can easily run into the store and go grocery shopping real quick, and the cats are completely fine. And it's weird, if we're like at Walmart, they don't like get out of their hiding spots. They'll stay there. It's like they know that they're out in public or something, and and then they'll come out when I get back in the car, but they usually don't come out if we're at a store. Um, Melody Clark says, "Do you have a picture of your kitties?" BB actually has an Instagram. If you'd like to follow her Instagram, it's Beeps, Beeps. It's Beeps the Blind Cat, I think is what it is. And there's pictures of BB and Halo on there. If you stop in Louisiana, bring some Bowden sausage to Tennessee. I don't know that I'll be in Louisiana anytime soon. A Say says, "I got weird looks today trying to sleep at a canal." I'm still learning, like right now, I'm not going to sleep somewhere unless it's somewhere I feel safe. And so I'm still learning places, and like this Love's gas station, I literally stopped at 3 Loves before I stopped at this one. This one I had actually punched into my GPS, and then I passed a few on the way here, and I knew I wanted to go live, and I didn't want to go live too late. So I wound up trying to stop at every Love's I found, and then they were all just super sketchy. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. And then I passed a rest stop, and there was just no one there, and so I just kept going. And eventually I got here, and like I said, there's signs everywhere that says only 1 hour parking. So I went inside and asked, and they were totally cool with me staying here. Asked what kind of van I was in, and then they were like, yeah, we'll make sure no one bothers you. I'm up right against the building. I'm under a bunch of lights, so I feel super safe, and I know that no one can see in here. So definitely feel good about my sleeping situation tonight. Get away too crazy in Alabama says, "Hey Jaylena, good to see you live tonight." Patricia, hey Patricia. Nuggies, you're in the camera. You're in the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Come on, Nugs. Get down. Let's see. What did I miss? Hey, Paragon Ridge Ranch. Thank you on the compliments on the kitties. Cat attack again. They love to sit on this desk up here. I don't know what it is about, maybe just, I guess, elevated spaces, but they love sitting on it. So it's not my desk, it's their desk, and they share it with me. Corey and Cynthia Davis, what's going on, Jaylena? So glad to see you on your live. Have you been excited about your journey? What's next? Y'all, I am so excited. It didn't feel like driving here, watching the sun go down. I got a little bit of footage of the sunset. I was kind of out in the country, and it was so beautiful. It kind of made it was like setting in that this is really happening, that I'm really on the road, and I'm doing it. And so I don't know how to explain it. I'm just really, really excited, and I hope the cats are as excited as I am. Yes, I'm talking about you. Oh yeah, on the subject of me staying warm, they keep me warm too. Halo usually sleeps on top of the covers, but if she wants to, she gets underneath. And then BB usually sleeps right up on me, and she keeps me pretty warm. The Rusty Pepper said Halo is a beautiful baby as well. Too very loved, almost pampered for kids. Oh, they're definitely pampered. I spoil them. And if you hear licking, it's because BB's giving herself a bath over here. Nettie Toner says, Jaylena, what do you use for power? I actually have a video on how I power van life. I don't have all the stuff that I have in that video, though, with me right now. The only thing I have is my Blue Eddy and my Jackery. And I've been keeping them powered solely by the solar power, or the solar panels, and I'll charge them while I'm driving. And so if I'm on the road for a couple of hours, that's good because I get to charge them for a couple of hours. And then I usually throw the solar panels just up on top of the roof and keep them plugged in all day. And so far, I haven't had any issues with not keeping them charged. And that's been really, really nice. I was definitely curious about that. Auntie Anne said, where's your generator? I left it to Jason, and I told him that if he wants to, he could use the little generator for the micro tiny house if he needs it. And then he has the big generator that he can use for tools and stuff. Just because I really wanted to challenge myself this trip and see like how minimal I could go. And the generator's big. I would have to keep it outside the van anyways. And while I'm still getting used to finding places to sleep and just getting used to this lifestyle in general, I didn't want to carry or lug around a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I don't have a cooler with me or anything. I wanted to really rough it and see what I could truly do without. Ice Mist Eclipse, $10 super chat for my Michiganders. Michiganders? Thank you so much for that. The glove state of America. That's how I know Michigan. Jaylena, have you thought about mounting solar panels on the roof? I have. That's definitely something I've thought about. The only reason I haven't is because of my budget. Solar panels are not cheap, and so right now I'm just using what I have. I'm making do, and that's basically where I stand with solar. I'm thinking that maybe next summer I'll want to get some type of AC or fan or something, because I could go without AC and stuff during the summer, like 100%. Totally could do it. Done it before. Living with Jason and Jared's the type of person who like refuses to turn on the AC. So I've definitely done without, but the cats, I don't want them to be uncomfortable. They're already in a small enough space, and so I definitely want to make sure that they're always comfortable. And next summer, I'm thinking of doing some type of solar and some type of AC. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna figure it out. Whether I'm in this van, I'm in something else, who knows where I'll be at that time, what I'll be in, but we're definitely gonna make sure we have AC for the fur babies. And then the solar panels I have now, they're not meant for staying outside all the time. Like, they're not meant to be weathered. So that's why someone had asked me that before, why I don't keep those up there. But that's why. Jenny M said, those cats are happy because they get to be with you. Merry Christmas, Jaylena. Have fun on your journey. Thank you so much. I saw Ridge Life is in the house. Nate Lasker says, do you have a fridge in your van? Is it hard not having one if you don't? I don't have a fridge. And right now my diet consists of, on a typical day, I usually eat, like, right now I don't have any fruit, but I'll have like some fruit, like a banana. I have oatmeal, and then I have 2 soups that are my favorite soups. I usually eat those for dinner every night. And then I get those tuna packs that you can buy for like $1 at Walmart. I get the tuna salad ones, and I'll have tuna salad sandwiches. So it has not been a challenge whatsoever to live without a fridge. The only thing that sucks is I can't have certain things that I absolutely love, like yogurt and milk. Not that I love milk, but like if I want to have cereal or something, I can't store milk or anything like that. So, I mean, it has not been a challenge at all to live without a refrigerator, or cooler for that matter. Get the canned milk. I do it at deer camp. I feel like canned milk is, I mean, I don't know because I don't drink a lot of canned milk, but I feel like there's more sugar and stuff in it. I don't feel like it's, I don't know. And then also, what do they put in it that makes it last so long? I also can't have salads and stuff like that, which I love salad, but without a fridge, can't have it. Ridge Life $5 super chat. You look very happy. I'm very happy to be on the road. I'm very happy to have found a safe place to park overnight and not feel like I'm gonna die. But you got to trust your instinct. I prayed about it too. I was like, God, please let this last loves that is actually in my GPS be safe and not sketchy. And I got here and it was not sketchy at all. The people inside were super sweet, super cool. And so I'm very, very, very thankful and I'm very happy about this location. Paul Honeyman said, do you plug in your power packs and charge them from your van while you drive? Yes, 100%. Actually, I think mine's still plugged in and I don't want it to drain the battery, so I'm going to unplug that real quick before I forget. It sure was plugged in. So thank you, Paul, for that reminder. I have left it in plugged in before and it never dies, but I don't want it to be the first time when I'm in some random location and I have to talk to random people and ask them for help. So Lila Newton said, Jaylena, have you had any scary moments? So far, I have not had any scary moments. If you watched my gas station video, the only scary moment I had, which wasn't really scary, it just took me off, or it got me off guard, but when I was at Buc-ee's, one of the employers was like sweeping up trash around the van and I didn't know, and I just heard noise outside and it kind of freaked me out because it was my first night at a gas station. And I was kind of far, like their parking lot is huge and I was like way out in the parking lot, and that kind of freaked me out. But no, other than that, I haven't had any scary moments. North and South Homestead said, that's my question on the shelf stable milk in the cartons. What made them shelf stable? See, and I'm not totally like, I know that they put preservatives and stuff to like preserve stuff. Like the tuna packets I have will probably last forever. So it's like, I know they put preservatives and stuff, but there's certain things that's kind of like milk. I don't know. I've smelled rotten milk, and what do they put in it to make it not do that, you know? Karen said, did you hear Dawn of Van Life got her van painted? Yes, someone vandalized Dawn's van, and my heart was breaking for her. Like, and it's like, not that they just did it. She has like stickers that they're not stickers, they're like magnetic stickers of her YouTube channel, and she puts them on her van. They spray painted over that and on her van. They spray painted literally her car. And I don't know. I can't believe that there's people out there like, I mean, I'm not surprised at all, but it just sucks. Like, why would you do that? I took my tire cover off before I left Dallas because I didn't know where I was going to stop, and I knew it was going to be somewhat random. So I didn't want to even like risk pulling up, someone seeing it and seeing me take it off. It was dark when I got here, so I didn't want to risk it, and I took it off. I don't know like when I'll put it back on at this point, just because I don't know exactly where I'm going to be, and I'm not trying to advertise all the time. I'm like, hey, this is who I am. You want to see what's inside my van? Just check out my channel. So, I mean, I do have protection, of course, but there's weirdos out there that will try anyways. Our Cabin in the Woods said, Jaylena, I'm happy for you to make this jump in life. Good for you. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. Now everyone's talking about milk. Someone said check my super chats. The last one I got was from Ridge Life. So I don't know if maybe I missed one. Kelly Jo said, "Hey Jaylena, your van's so gorgeous, and I love the wood look for it. If you're ever in northern Utah, I would love to meet you, girly." Thank you so much. I love rustic stuff and farmhouse stuff, and so I was very big on like keeping it very wood, and the decor is probably not exactly how I would love it, but I feel like no one's ever truly happy, so I'm just grateful for what I have. Found in the Woods Bushcraft said, "Have you ever thought of buying some land to park on?" I haven't thought about buying land to park on. I have thought about buying land in general one day, but I don't really plan on buying land just to park on because I know I'm not going to be traveling and living in a van forever. I do want to settle down at some point. I want to either build a tiny house somewhere in the woods or maybe buy an old, like, historic house or a cabin or something and like fix it up. I don't know. I don't plan on traveling for a super long time. I just want to travel while I can, while I'm still, young and I don't have kids and, I don't know. Just experience life in a little bit of a different way that I never have before that I've always wanted to, and then kind of go from there. Definitely don't want to just buy a piece of property that I can park on because to me at this point in time I don't have a lot of money, so that would take a lot of money, and to me it's not worth it budget wise at the moment. Found in the Woods Bushcraft said, "Maybe investing in land with no restrictions and using it to work and taking a break." Again, it's just not in my budget. Like like I know that I can always go park on Jessica's parents' property, and my sister lives down the street from them. I have so many friends in Dallas that I can go park on their properties. Um, as of right now, Jason said I'm always welcome there on his property, and he is always more than willing to help. And, of course, I want to go back and be able to help him too. And with whatever projects he has at the moment, to me, that's basically like, okay, I'm kind of burnt out a little bit on traveling. I want to go stop somewhere and take a break. I'd go back to Jason's, and kind of the way I can take a break from this is to help him work on whatever projects he has going on. And then, of course, my mom in Nashville, I can always go and stay on her property whenever I want to. So she's always begging me to move to Tennessee. Right now it's not in the cards, but I definitely will be going to visit her soon. Paul Honeyman, I did already get that super chat and talked about that, so I don't think that's the one that I don't think I missed a super chat. I did catch Ice Mist Eclipse super chat. Remember, because I said the glove state of America, Michigan. Kurt Stacy said, "Are you on the road now?" I am on the road. Well, technically, I'm stopped for the night. I have been driving 4 hours, and I'm stopped for the night, and then I'll probably wake up, go inside and get some coffee, use the restroom. They have showers here, so if I probably won't take a shower. Let's be real. Just being honest, probably not going to take a shower. But just because it costs money. If they were free, sure, I'd take a shower. But as of right now, I don't need one. I know that sounds super weird to say. I feel like normal people don't think that way. But yeah. And then I'll hit the road again and I'll drive for, I think I have 4 more hours before I get to where I'm going. And then you guys will see that in a few days. Auntie Ann, I did mention the Ice Mist Eclipse super chat. Karen said she can beg me to move to Tennessee. I will leave tonight. And don't get me wrong, I love Tennessee. I just I don't know. I'm still kind of feeling out America. I'm deciding where I want to live also at in a way, you know. I Ice Mist Eclipse $10 super chat. My old lady said send you another $10 super chat because it's called Tuna Creations and she loves them. Yes, I eat a lot of tuna creations and Great Value actually makes some too. And they make chicken salad ones, not a fan. But they did pulled pork uh packets and it's pulled pork with barbecue sauce. And let me tell you, it was so good. I was very surprised. I had a pulled pork sandwich yesterday for dinner or for lunch, for dinner, and it was really good. So I highly recommend the pulled pork Great Value packets, but not the chicken salad ones. And then the tuna creations are the bomb. I eat a lot of those. Like I probably have like 20 packets, and I had to put some back. I was like, I don't need this much right now, but it's a great source of protein. It's low calorie. It's super easy, fast snack. Sometimes I eat it straight out of the package when I just want a snack, and I love them. It's good. Hey, Christian. Um, let's see. What did I miss? Amber M says doctors will tell you you only need 2 showers a week unless you're doing something that causes you to get dirty. Then you need more. See, doctor approved. You don't need to take a shower every day. um, I'm working out every day. Well, my goal is to not go more than 2 days without working out. And so on those days when I can't take a shower, I have baby wipes and I bought these other ones and they're specifically for like after you get done working out if you can't take a shower. They're like heavy duty, like big baby wipes that like take off like sweat and dirt and all that good stuff. And they're intense, but they're they're nice. It is like taking a shower, and they're a little bit pricey, but it gets the job done. So it's like $10 for 10 of them, I think, is what the pack is. It might be a little bit cheaper than that, but it only comes with 10 in a box. But they're really cool. I found them at Walmart. Um, Paul Honeyman said $5 or 5 pounds. Then I got someone else's wrong. Maybe it was euros. Here's for your morning coffee fund. Thank you so much. I will definitely be using that tomorrow morning. And then Daphne Lansborough, did I say that right? Did a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. It blows my mind. Yes, baby wipes are a definite need to have. I do use a lot of baby wipes. I guess someone mentioned my girl Hannah. I love Hannah Lee Duggan, by the way. Jeff did $2 Canadian dollars. What van life channels do you watch on YouTube? So my favorite van life channels. Let me actually. I'm gonna give you guys a list of my top 3 favorite, or we'll say my top 4 favorite van life channels, because these are literally the only van life channels that I actually watch. So of course you guys know Dawn of Van Life, one of my favorite channels, and then there's Mariah Alice, who's also one of my favorite channels. She just started vlogging, I think, in like June or July or something. And her videos are really good. Like, I don't know. I want to say quality wise. She definitely has the eye for it. And then Samantha R. Olmstead. Let me look up her actual channel so I can tell you guys. Samantha. Anyways, so other than her, so the other one is Hannah Lee Duggan is definitely one of my favorites. Let me see. I've got to find her. I want you guys to look her up. She's one of my favorite channels. And I know I'm going to get behind. I'm driving myself crazy because that's what I do. Anyways, her Instagram is Samantha R. Olmstead. And it's OLMSTED. So those are my top 4 channels that I actually watch on YouTube. So as far as van life goes, I don't really watch any of the real big channels. Nothing against them at all. I watched a couple. What is it? Their names are like Nate, Kara, Nate, or something. I watched some of theirs. Um, I know that like Emin and Beck. I don't really watch them. I've seen some of their videos, but those are definitely 4 channels I watch a lot. Every single video. Oh, and then there's this girl. Her name's like Amber something. I don't even know. I don't think you guys would be interested in her channel though. She's definitely very young. Jody Stevens said Michigan is called the Mission State, not the Glove. No, it's the Glove. Growing up, when I went to a private school when I was younger in elementary school, and that's just how I knew Michigan. It was the Glove State, not the Mitten State. The Glove State. Found in the Woods Bushcraft. What's your favorite meals to have on the road? Literally, all the meals that I said I eat without a stove are my favorite meals. I could eat sandwiches every single day of my life. So the tuna salad sandwiches are great. If I had a fridge, I'd eat more of like turkey sandwiches and stuff. But I don't, so tuna salad it is. And then I love soup. I have Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and then this other one, it's also Campbell's, but I think it's like, it is a vegan soup. I'm not vegan, but it's like a butter squash soup, and it's so good. I tried it one day just out of curiosity, and it was so much better than I thought it was going to be, and it's amazing. So I bought a whole bunch of that, and I eat that. Campbell's chicken noodle soup is my favorite soup, and oh, maple and brown sugar oatmeal. I also eat like every day. Let's see. Melody Clark said your letter to Santa list. I don't really have a Christmas list. My mom was asking me what I wanted for Christmas, and I was just like, the only thing I want for Christmas, if you're really wanting to give me something I really want one of those fold out keyboards, like pianos. And I told her I have one on my Amazon wish list if she wants. And she was like, well, I don't know where to get one. So I was like, I put one on my wish list so you can find it there. So I think that's what my mom's gonna give me. Jeff did a Canadian $5 thoughts on UFOs. Have you ever seen any? I'm from BC, Canada, and I'm kind of nervous about camping in the backcountry. Okay, so first of all, 100% believe in aliens and UFOs, and I'm super into it. Ancient Aliens is one of my favorite shows ever in the whole world, but no, I've never seen one. If you're into aliens, there's on Netflix they did a series of unsolved mysteries, but I don't think it's the like TV show. It's like a Netflix thing that they did. And one of the episodes is about aliens, and a lot of it happened where like the Ozark Mountains are. Those states are where all of the like it was a whole like connection of all these things that happened, and it was super interesting. So I definitely recommend watching that if you're into aliens. And then anytime I was only actually in New Mexico one time, and Jason and I drove through it, and the whole time I was thinking about aliens. And so I'm really curious to go into New Mexico, and I'm going to do some alien research while I'm in New Mexico and maybe visit some alien spots, like where maybe they have been sighted. But I wouldn't be too nervous about camping and stuff, being afraid of aliens or anything, or UFOs, because if you get abducted, it'd be pretty freaking cool. So, I mean, to me, it's a win-win situation. Auntie Ann said, I didn't know you played keyboard. I used to play percussion. I actually won an award as a child for the best beginning percussionist. So I learned like how to properly play like the snare drum and the triangle, and I forget what they're called. They're like the big, huge round drums, and you're like boom. And then I played the xylophone. I was chosen, like I was top 2 in my class that played the xylophone, and that made it super easy for me to learn how to play the piano because it's essentially the same thing, but instead of sticks you use your fingers. So yeah, I love the piano. It's one of my favorite instruments, and um, so I really want to make music for myself to play in my videos, and so that's why I wanted that keyboard, because I could do it in the van. So Ice Mist Eclipse did a $10 super chat. Them greasy little aliens fly over. We call them the DNR here in Michigan. So I'm not the only one that believes in aliens. Just kidding. Jeff did $5 Canadian. Aliens seem like they would be into a human playing guitar or maybe some drums or something. What do you think you would do if you saw one chilling? An alien? If I saw an alien chilling, I'd probably film it, to be honest. And I probably wouldn't approach it. I would just film it and hope that they don't abduct me. But if they did, at least it'd be on camera. Send that to Unsolved Mysteries. Katie Miller said, it looks so nice and healthy. I'm assuming you're talking about my hair. Thank you. See, she probably cut like 3 inches off because it was like down to here. But I absolutely love it. It feels so much more healthy and it looks so much better. Paragon Ridge Ranch said, I would flip the F out. I would flip out if like I ran into Bigfoot. I'm more scared of Bigfoot than aliens, but that's just me. Chunky Vegan said, love your videos. Hello from Utah. Thank you. Dakota did a $5 super chat. Good to see you start to live your dream. Thank you so much, Dakota. I really appreciate that. Daniel Garza. Daphne Lansborough said, how do you find your wish list? I usually link my wish list in all my videos. Honestly, I don't even know what's on my wish list right now. I haven't really looked at it or edited it in a minute. I know that the piano is on there because I just put that on there for my mom, but I usually try to buy whatever's on my wish list and then take those items off. They're more of just like at some point, I'm gonna get this. Found in the Woods Bushcraft said, I'm more scared of grizzly bears than aliens. I'm too also more afraid of grizzly bears than aliens. Lou said, do you believe in Bigfoot? I believe in the Loch Ness Monster more than I believe in Bigfoot. And I'm not sure that I believe in either. I haven't done enough research on either one to say that I believe in it or not. Jeff did another Canadian $2. Said, what about ghosts? What do you think? 100% believe in ghosts. I'm super into ghosts as well. Apparently there's like a super haunted place in Arlington, Texas, that my niece was telling me about, and you can go camp there, and I want to go camp there overnight at this haunted place because I'm weird like that. I like totally believe in ghosts and demons, like possession and stuff like that. 100%. I know, I'm weird. Put an alien on your wish list? If they find me, they find me, but if not, I'm fine. I'll do without. Leah and Gerard, did I say that right? Said, don't forget to smash that like button, people. Wild Ones Homestead said, I used to swear that Bigfoot was stealing and moving my trail markers. It could have been. I feel like so many people, though, were like, Bigfoot's real. He's alive. And he's, like, in the woods, like, by my house. And it's like, he's everywhere. Melody Clark Culkin said, we'll see you next time foster kitten got spayed today, still drugged out and wants out. Good night. Oh, see you guys later. I hope your kitten feels better. I wish I could foster kittens. I can't in my van though. Maybe one day. Judy says, I have seen one and I froze. I couldn't do anything but look at it. If you ever see one, you will never forget it. Are you talking about an alien or Bigfoot? Jeff did $2 Canadian dollar, said, what's your favorite current song? Oh, I don't know. According to Spotify, we'll put it this way. According to Spotify, I listened to Morgan Wallen's song cover called Cover Me Up. Like, I listened to it for like 5,000 hours or something. So I guess you could say that's my current favorite song. And I know that there was a Machine Gun Kelly song too that was like my favorite. And I don't remember which one it was. Not his, I don't know. It wasn't his new one. But it's crossed between Morgan Wallen and Machine Gun Kelly. So I guess you could say there's a variety there. All right, you guys, I've been on for about a little over an hour, so I'll probably jump off here in a minute, get some sleep, and head out in the morning. So, yeah. What else you guys got before we hop off? Jeff did a Canadian $5, said, could your fans send in alien ghost encounters, and could you make a cool video reading them? That might be interesting. I feel like people will just make up stories, though, just to, have their story read. Nicole Adams said Machine Gun Kelly and Halsey song is great. Yes, I loved it. Daniel Garza said Tyler Rich, Leave Her Wild. So Tyler Rich's song Leave Her Wild is basically what inspired the name of my channel. I'm gonna tell you guys that Machine Gun Kelly song that I like. It is, let's see. Let me look it up. So his Tickets to My Downfall is a great album. But his song, maybe it's not on that album. Oh, I Think I'm Okay is like my favorite Machine Gun Kelly song. And then his new album's absolutely insane. It's really good. Not that I'm sure a lot of people listen to that type of music, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight, and I will be off in the morning. I'll probably take off pretty early because I want to be able to get there and film and kind of relax and enjoy my time and soak it up. And I'll probably be there for a few days too. Jeff did a Canadian $2, said best looking musician of all time in your opinion. Morgan Wallen. He's bae. 100%. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. And it's still kind of spicy, so I'm gonna not cover up with 17 blankets tonight, and we're gonna hit the hay. And I will see you guys hopefully within the next day or so. I'll have a video out for you guys. I don't know if where I'm going is gonna have service, and I plan on being there for at least 3 days, so it might be 3 days or so before I get a video out. So that being said, I will see you guys in a few days or so. So thank you guys again for hanging out with me and the babies. Look at her. She's so cute. Oh, my princess. All right, you guys. I'll see you next time.